to go over that, and then
Yeah.
and then maybe first part of October. I want to be able to do that in case. I've heard Scuttlebutt might not have to do SGO again.
Okay.
So, but my SGO application is.
I just do.
Work
Yeah.
for a minute.
I'm probably gonna do it for my careers again.
Yeah.
See if it's Phil doing ours again. It's like you got nothing to worry about.
Hopefully nobody's looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
She'll be out of here, and you'll see. Give it 1 year. That's it. Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. I got a kid on quarantine. Hey guys, ¿cómo estás? All right. Hey Jay, what's up, Jared? How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm all right. Hey guys, get into GC, guys. I'm going to show you what you're doing today. All right. Yo, what's up? How you guys doing? Good morning. Hey guys, what's up, Mr. Rivera? Alrighty. Oh, jeez. All right. What's up, guys? We're gonna get started in a second. Making a YouTube video right now. Private. All right, guys. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. I've got to be in Google Meet this morning. So one of our students is on quarantine. Not going to say which one, but I got to keep it on Meet. So this is me on YouTube Live at the moment. And so what I'm going to do with you guys is we're just going to go through the information. We'll talk about it, and we'll go from there. So I'm recording our stuff. I'll post the Meet. I'll post the video on YouTube also. So just so that way it's there. What we're doing today, a couple of things, guys, just want to reiterate. A lot of you guys did a really nice job on the YouTube assignment. Only 5 of you guys did submit it. I'm not going to embarrass you in front of everybody. But 18 of you guys submitted it, and everybody that did submit it, most of you guys did a good job on it. So, like, I don't really have any complaints. You guys handled it the right way, which is what you're supposed to do. So, like, what I mean by that is, like, you guys actually, like, uploaded the right stuff. Does that make sense? So, like, you uploaded what you had to upload. And so that's something there that I was really impressed with what you guys did. So let me just share my screen so that I can do it. So that was good. I thought that was impressive. The icebreaker, same thing. Just make sure only 3 of you didn't submit it. Most of you did it the right way also. I had some kids in my career class that just submitted a blank document. Like I teach computers. I'm the one teacher that you don't want to do that. So you know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to check it, obviously. I'm not like she's not here, thank God. Like I'm not 75-year-old geriatric that doesn't know how to use a computer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to check it. So like, don't try to submit a blank thing thinking I'm not going to know. It's me. So just keep that in mind. So the name of the game for this course, let me ask you this. Have any of your parents, it's not that bad. Let me ask you this. Have any of your parents, when they were like in high school, did they have to take like typing or keyboarding? They're in high school, most likely. Okay. That's basically what this course is. You guys realize that? It's computer applications. It's really a keyboarding course. So what I'm going to be doing with you guys for like at least once a week for the year you guys will get some kind of time typing. That's the whole goal for this class. Is like when you come out of this course in like June, you guys are around like 60 words a minute. So like that's a good time. That's what you really want to be at. It might be sloppy. The drills that I'm going to make you guys do this morning, and like for the next for pretty much for the first marking period of the course, they want to take your laptop out, man. So like they're kind of boring, but we just got to get them done. So like let me walk you guys through what you have to do. So every time typing drill you do for me, basically what you first have to do is you have to give me a screenshot. You have to give me the proof that you did it on Google Slides. Does that make sense? So the first thing you're going to do is like when you go to the assignment, you're going to view it, obviously. So if I'm Ishmael right here, I'm looking at his, he's going to submit to me his Google Slide once he opens up the assignment. So when he opens up the assignment, it'll give you an option to create a slideshow, right? So once you create the slides, here's how it's going to work. Put your last name at the top of the title, or if you want to put it inside the title, that's fine. And so like, if you're going to be doing, my name Castaldo, DNK, that's me. From there, you're going to be making a bunch of slides. So to make a slide, you're going to insert it. Or wait, no slide. So if we go to slide, new slide, or Control M, that'll do it. So you can go Control M, that'll do it. So like, I'm going to just go, let's say 1 minute. This one's 2. So like what I'll do from here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So like from here, you just write the minute so I see it. Does that make sense? You want to be a nice guy and put this on my stream? That'd be nice. Or, you know what? First time I'm going to see this, you guys know to do it. If you're absolutely stuck after tomorrow, I'll provide it. Another thing, guys, I might be out a little bit this week. My son's supposed to come home either today or tomorrow. I don't know when. It's really up to the doctor, but like hopefully today. If that's the case, I'm going to be out at least tomorrow, Thursday. Wednesday, Friday, I'll probably be in just so I don't go through all my days. If that's the case, just fine. Like I just want to make sure you guys have this in place just before we go. If you're stuck with this like Wednesday and you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing, you can always save it on a doc as long as you have like the screenshots done. Then you can just copy and paste it. You can move it to a slideshow later. So like there was a kid in my period 6. She was like, "Oh my God, I lost my essay." I'm like, "Well, did you write it as a doc?" Yes. You didn't lose it if you wrote it as a doc. It's always in the cloud. You guys realize that with the doc. So like even if this computer were to like just get destroyed, it's always up in the sky somewhere. Okay. So just keep that in mind. So now I have 3 minutes. You guys know what I'm doing here? Or not really. I'll explain it in a second. So what's that? Yeah. You don't get it?
No. It's like, so there's like, typing game, there's different, like,
Good. Did you look at it already? Yeah, it's pretty.
I'm just asking.
There are. Yeah. So like this is like one of these. I'm gonna be honest. This class in general, guys. Like when I see kids getting less than like an A in this course, I kind of cringe a bit because like it's an easy class. It's just you're just basically like you're not really thinking too much about stuff. It's just kind of bam, just show me you can do it. Check. Like I said, like from the get go, this is a class that like let's say you're getting a C or something in your math course or your science. This is the class that's going to balance it out, that grade. So like all we're doing, like you just asked me, when you go to the site, do you guys see lesson 1? That's going to be the second assignment for the week. So right here, we have 30 assignments, 30 lessons. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's also different games and tests that I can make you guys do. So like as the course goes on, if like I'm stuck for assignments for the week, I may just say like do a pyramid. That's usually how I do it. So like you'll do like, up to a minute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you go back down. So like let me ask you, who runs track in this class? Any distance runners? Okay, so you've done like a segment before. This is basically a segment. So you're doing a segment activity here. You go up, then you go back down. So for this activity here, the first one we'll do is the DNK. They're both the same assignment, but I made one a formative, one an independent, just because like I have to get them checked off. Does that make sense? So like I figured this week we'll just do 2 times typings. You got one formative, you have one IP. So like when you go to the link, that I gave you. It's a start lesson, right? It says 15. I want you to try to go for 25. If you have to go for 15 to slower, that's fine. Right now, don't go over 25 with it. It actually really doesn't matter which one you pick because like it's going to tell you the same speed anyway. But for now, we'll just keep it at 15 or 25. It really doesn't matter. So like, do you see where it says the 1 minute lesson? So like you'll start it when you complete it. So when you go to it, all you have to do is like just use spacebar at first. So use the middle finger of your left hand, press the D key, and it'll start. And so once you hit the D, you hit spacebar, it goes right on. Do you guys see it? So then I just type it. If anybody's wearing like a ring or a watch or a bracelet, if you're doing time typing, take it off because then it weighs down your hand a little bit. Sometimes you see like these old school secretaries, like they're wearing like tons of jewelry and they type like 100 words a minute. For us, it's easier for me just to not wear it. So like even like a watch, which you guys don't really wear watches that much, it might be move a little bit faster with it. So as I'm going forward, don't worry about your accuracy so much. It's going to take you to the end. I thank God I only have 30 seconds left. So when it gets to the end in a second, weird typing time. Like it's kind of weird with this one because like this is not how you normally type, but it does kind of help you with your speed, and that's the whole idea. So like if I have Nick, he's done computer science before, and let's say he majors in it. This is not how you type, but it does kind of. So that's why it's a little bit slower. So like right here, I got my first minute done. What I'll do at this point, I'm going to do control print screen for a screenshot, and I'm going to put it right here in the 1 minute. So like right there, I see it. If you guys are trying to be clever with me and you're like, oh, I can just copy this 9 times. Well, that's not going to work because you're not going to have the same WPN every time. A. Also, B, let me show you something. Do you know how I can check to see that you did different ones each time? Look at the screen right here. Tell me what piece of evidence can I find that shows it? Yeah. What's that? It does, but you could do the same one. It doesn't say the time stamp on it. Do you see that? So like, do you guys see this right here? 847. So like, if you did it like 9 times, I see 847, 920. So like, like obviously you cheated. I can check it. So like your time on that will tell me, okay, if it's like 947, 847, let's say it's 851. Now it's like, okay, I can tell you spaced it out. So like that's the idea. And if like you just like didn't do anything, it's like 0 words a minute. Like obviously you're cheating. I'm interested to see like how fast you guys are with it. Like there are kids in the past who have like come to me already pretty quick. Last year, like I had a kid who was only like at 10 words a minute, which is like army crawling in a cross country race. It's pretty bad. He ended up getting to like 45 at the end of the year. So that was kind of cool. I had a student that I had at Grice who I had again 2 years ago at Steiner. She ended up dropping out, but like she took 145. And so like she's one of those people, unfortunately, that was like genius IQ, but like there was a lot of bad stuff going on. And so, but anyway, some of you guys might be all over the place with it. Ladies, you might be a little faster in your WPM than your male counterparts because your hand-eye coordination is a little bit faster. So like that's something I'm also curious to see if that has an effect this year. As far as this assignment, like once you guys are done, you just submit it. It's pretty simple. So like, you have the 2 minute, 3, 4, 5, and you go back down. You'll do the same thing, you guys, again for me for this activity. I'll be around in a second if you guys need some help. But as I go back to it, same thing. So if I'm on the start lesson, I want to go 2 minute, 3, 4, 5. Simple as that. Lesson 1 is also due this week. It's basically the same assignment, but just with different keys. So like that's the thing with this course. I will tell you this flat out. I might have some of you guys that are finished with both activities tomorrow. There's a good possibility. You might be done completely. If you're finished with my stuff early, you have the whole week to do other stuff. If you need to go back for like another assignment, maybe like you didn't do so great on it, go back, fix it up, turn it in. You could do that. If you have stuff for other classes to do, that's fine. I'm kind of more like, as long as you guys are quiet, and you look like you're productive, I pretty much leave you alone. When I was in college, I work for the Mercer County Park Commission. So Mercer County Parks, if you guys know that office is on Old Trenton Road, I didn't really do much when I was there, but they paid me like $15 an hour. This is like 15 years. This is a lot of money back then. So like maybe $50 an hour. And all I did, they gave me an old Ram pickup truck and I just drove it around Mercer County all day. So like I would drive to Conti's in Princeton oftentimes. If you guys know where that is, like pizza, I'd go there. Sometimes I could drive to Hopewell. Sometimes I go to Di Lorenzo's and when it was Hudson Street. And so that's what I would do. I didn't really but I had to look like you were busy. So like that was their whole thing with the county is like, if you're not busy, look like you're busy or you're preoccupied, and they kind of leave you alone. Same thing with this course. We'll do more stuff with like businessly stuff as the course goes on. This is the first thing. So I'll let you guys go to it at this point. I'll be around in a minute to help you guys if you guys should have questions with any of the work. But it's pretty simple stuff. The free typing game, if any of you guys are playing some of the games on it, you could actually compete against kids from all across the country, actually. So like it may be weird, like you may see like your name, there's somebody from California at the same time doing the same exact course. So it's some wild stuff. All right, guys. I'll let you guys have at it. I'll be around in a second. I'll let you guys get settled first and I'll come around if you guys need help, okay? All right. Beautiful.